companies in the QI group, and it's a leader in the direct selling industry. So why don't we take a look at why direct selling is a great choice. In fact, the smart choice, especially in today's economy. So let's face it, life is really getting harder, okay? Prices are rising, job security is shaky, and change is constant. But there is good news, because direct selling, the industry, it gives everyday people, just like you, a way to earn more income without quitting your job or without taking big risks. Now, with direct selling, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need a big budget. You're just willing to do what the person who introduced you to us did. You need to be willing to learn and take action. Because in direct selling, why it works so well is because people trust people. And when you share something that's real, it works. And that's also why people from all walks of life, students, single parents, engineers, lawyers, doctors, retirees, they're already winning in this industry. So if you're asking yourself, can I really do this? The answer is yes, you can. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to give you some facts here about the direct selling industry. This is a legitimate industry. In fact, it's more than a lot of other industries in this world today. If you can see here on the screen, direct selling generated more than $160 billion last year. And over 100 million people are actually doing the direct selling business, or they're buying products from direct selling companies. And the people that are selling the products, they're building real income. And why is it growing? Well, because it works. And if you look, the biggest chunk from the industry in terms of global sales is from the wellness industry. And that's exactly where QNet plays. We are helping people live better and feel better. So now the bigger question for you that you need to ask yourself is not, can I do this? The real question right now is, why not me? Because direct selling is powerful. Now, not all companies are created equal. Let's be clear here. In the industry, there are tons of companies. But what makes QNet so different is what makes us so unforgettable and unbeatable. So let me show you. Okay, so what you can see here, this isn't just a business. This is a journey that changes you. We are built on values, and we're driven by purpose. Here, you don't just get to earn from selling great products. You grow. You raise others so you can lift others. That's what rhythm is all about. That is our heartbeat. Because in QNet, you will be mentored by leaders who have walked the path before you, and they truly care. They're there to hold your hand. They've been there before. And you're going to discover so much confidence that you never knew that you actually had. You're going to learn so much. You're going to stretch. You're going to fall down. You're going to rise. And you're going to become the best version of yourself. And in the process, you're building a legacy, not just for you, but for your family and for your future. Because at QNet, you don't just change your life. You become the reason someone else changes theirs. So let's take a step back, because in a world full of hype, QNet, we stand out with real numbers, real reach, and real results. So let's take a look at what I mean by that, all right? So here you have it. We've got 26 years of experience in the direct selling industry. We started in 1998, just at the beginning of e-commerce. And what it means is that's trust you can count on. I mean, we're in nearly 100 countries with customer support in 16 plus languages. We are selling hundreds of life-changing products under 30 fantastic brands. We've got local offices in 25 plus countries. In fact, CMAC is speaking to you live from our office in South Africa. We've got fast delivery from our global hubs, and of course, we have an award-winning app which puts the powerful tools in your hands. And of course, with Rhythm Foundation, with QNet and Rhythm Foundation, we are changing lives through rhythm. More than 150,000 lives, because this business is about purpose too. So let me ask you, Why should you care about these numbers? Well, these numbers are your edge. This is credibility, this is reach, this is real impact. And the results, they speak for themselves. But the numbers alone don't build belief, okay? Our products also build belief. And Siamak mentioned that we have the best product categories in the world. So let's take a look at the world-class brands and the life-enhancing innovations that power your business. So let me ask you something. You can see some products here, but let's talk about what if the water in your home, it didn't just purify your water, but it gave you peace of mind with every drop. And with Home Pure Nova, every drop is purified, nourishing and safe, because your family deserves nothing less. Now, what if you could carry calm and clarity with you, no matter the chaos around you? And that's the power of the Qi Pendant 4. It helps me feel balanced. It helps me feel focused. It helps me feel recharged, even on my toughest days. And what if the one-day vacation became this year's memories? Because with QVI Vacay, we can turn dream holidays into reality, giving you time and joy with your loved ones and giving you that connection that you truly deserve. So at QNet, we don't just offer products, all right? We offer moments and experiences that truly matter to you. And these aren't just luxury extras, okay? These are essentials that people are already searching for online. Clean water, better energy, time with family. That's when you believe that these products, they don't feel like something that you have to sell. It's something that people will naturally want to buy. And the proof, it's not in the product slogans, all right? It's in the stories. And I'm talking about stories from our happy distributors and our happy customers. Because what you're seeing here isn't just advertising. This is real. These are real people. These are our customers, our distributors around the world, sharing their real experiences about our products. You know, our products have transformed millions of lives since we started, and there are so many happy customers around the world who can't stop talking about them. You know, from the wellness products to the beauty products to the home and living products to our holidays and our luxury products, QNet delivers world-class quality that people love, use, and of course, recommend. And when the products work, as you can clearly see, they're so happy about the products. People are talking, and they're talking loud and proud about our products. And this is exactly what you see here. This is what trust looks like. This is what belief in our products look like. So the only question left for you is, which QNet product will change my life? Ask that question. Which product can change your life? Because when real stories turn into real impact, the world starts to pay attention. And here is how we are being recognized across the globe. So here you've seen our customers recognizing us. But let's take a look at how third-party companies and organizations are looking at us. So let me ask you something. What does global recognition mean for you? I mean, you're considering joining and starting your journey with QNet, but this means, it means confidence. It means credibility. It means a business that you can stand behind. And QNet has earned the trust of the world, recognized by direct selling associations in Malaysia, UAE, Singapore, Indonesia, Turkey, and of course Europe. And we are awarded multiple awards, in fact over 150,000 international awards for excellence in marketing, public relations, innovation, and our community outreach. Now what does this mean for you? This means you're not starting from zero. You're not starting from a company that nobody knows. You're starting by stepping into a business with a proven track record and a name that people trust. So when you're backed by a trusted global brand, you deserve also world-class support to match that. And that's why at QNet, training is at the heart of your success. Because when you get started, you probably have no clue what to do next. You have no clue what to say. So that's okay. We are holding your hand. With our partners in the V, we are making sure that when you start your journey with QNet, You're not left to figure things out on your own, okay? We make it simple. Our trainings are super simple to understand. They're so practical and they're so supportive because the only thing that matters to us in this company, the only thing, is your success. Your success matters to us. So whether it's our easy-to-follow online sessions or the hands-on workshops or even the local trainings in your language, we are here to give you the product knowledge and the business skills and the networking skills with help from the V that you need to thrive. And you'll never, ever, ever, ever walk this journey alone because your growth, your success, like I said, it's our priority. Why are we doing this? We're doing this to help you grow and help you build. The people that invited you are so grateful because we're doing this for them. We are doing this because you don't have to be a marketing expert to succeed. Qnet gives you everything you need to shine. Qnet and the V for that matter. So from digital brochures to WhatsApp banners to ready-made presentations to presentation decks and videos, the V business presentation, look at the extent we go to make sure that we have your back. And all of these tools, whether it's the VBP, whether it's our videos, our banners, websites, it's all to help you attract attention, tell your story, and close with confidence. All of this that we've just shared is so simple, yet so powerful. And it makes you look so professional. Now, I want to speak about the professional approach. Because when you start with Qnet, your journey is all about becoming a professional networker. And so Qnet Pro, I'm sorry, I just missed that. There we go. Qnet Pro is our exclusive program that teaches you how to build your business with integrity, professionalism, and pride. And it's your guide to becoming not just a seller, but a trusted partner who earns respect and loyalty. And with Qnet Pro training, you unlock the knowledge and skills that will set you apart and get you ready to inspire trust and success. So now let's talk about how we amplify our voice and support your voice through our social media accounts. Because what you can see here is that Qnet is everywhere. We're everywhere that your audience is. All right? You can clearly see more than 60 channels. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and beyond. 60 channels and more than 2 million followers. So this is your platform to amplify your story and connect with people who need to hear it. So follow Qnet on your favorite social media channel today and start learning more about us. The amazing part. So we talked about you getting started. Then we talked about you getting the training and the support. So what comes next? Well, you start earning some income because you're selling all of the fantastic products. You start spending time with your uplines, learning more. So what do we do next? Well, we want to recognize your success. We want to recognize your efforts. And that is why, with the help from the V, we created the Qnet Achievers Club. Because we don't just give you the opportunity to grow. We don't. We also grow it with you. And you don't need to be perfect. Just like I said, you just need to get started. And we're going to help you rise. And so we have a different ranking system as you go through your journey in Qnet. So from your first sale to your first big breakthrough with your first check, we guide you every step. And as long as you stay consistent, you're going to unlock something extraordinary. And that is called the Achievers Club. Now, the Achievers Club is a global family of, let's call them champions, all right? And we offer these champions who have succeeded quite significantly in the Qnet business. We give them exclusive trainings, retreats in very exotic locations. Last year we were in Spain. And of course, mentoring from our founders. And that's why we don't just reward achievement. We champion the attitude behind it. And these are the same values that drive our global partners. So let's take a look at what I mean by that. So you can see here, a winning attitude is all about resilience, rising above challenges, and pursuing excellence. And when you stand with a trusted global brand, the world sees you differently. You understand, right? Because our partnership with Manchester City Football Club, both the men's and women's team, has been going strong for more than a decade. For more than a decade. And this has been an absolutely phenomenal partnership. And our partnership of the Confederation of African Football in all of continental Africa gives you more than visibility. It gives you their respect. These types of partnerships, what do they do for you? Well, they open up doors for you. They spark conversations. But more importantly, they build instant trust. And that's what makes it easier for you to connect, easier to earn more income with your efforts. And of course, it accelerates your path to growth. And so when you're backed by a brand like Qnet that the world respects, you are free to focus on what truly matters. Growing a business that not only serves you, but it also serves the planet. I don't know if you know about this, because at Qnet, success isn't just personal, it is planetary. Our Green Legacy program is our commitment to protecting the earth by planting trees and, of course, reducing waste and promoting sustainable practices across everything we do. So when you start your journey with Qnet, you're not just building your future, you're also helping by building a greener one for the next generation. Because together, we grow more than a business. We grow a legacy. And just like we care for the planet, all right, we also care for people, especially when it comes to something that can change lives forever and change generations forever. And that, of course, is financial education. So as you can see here, FinGreen is Qnet's exclusive financial literacy program, all right? It is our mission to empower people with financial literacy because real freedom starts with smarter money decisions. And since 2022, we have trained over 3,000 individuals across Nigeria, Turkey, and Ghana. And this year in Egypt, we're going to be teaching, we've taught essential money skills like budgeting, like saving, and smart spending. These are skills that transform families for generations. And this is exactly how Qnet gives back, by creating real impact outside the business, where it is needed most. Because knowledge is power, and financial education, it can change lives. It can eradicate poverty, indeed. So FinGreen is just one of many examples of how we create lasting impact with Qnet. Because at Qnet, giving back isn't just an initiative, all right? It's not just a PR initiative. It is in our DNA, which is why rhythm isn't just a slogan. Rhythm is the soul of who we are. Raise yourself to help mankind. It drives everything we do. So beyond business, alongside the Rhythm Foundation, Qnet and Rhythm Foundation have helped build schools for children with special needs. We've empowered women in villages to start their own business. And of course, we brought clean water to those who never had it. We show up. We show up not for the PR, not for the headlines, but because we believe real success means that lifting others as you rise is what life is all about. Because this is rhythm, and this is Qnet. So when you say yes to Qnet, you're not just saying yes to starting a business. You are joining you're joining a movement. It's a movement that lifts you and everyone around you. So say yes to Qnet, because we don't just help you grow, we help you rise, and we never stop. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Trevor. Thank you so much. Every time I'm hearing this presentation, I'm becoming kind of emotional.